think he asked for the address. He didn't say his stomach, but he asked for it.
Careful of that truck. That truck stays there.
And up. Parade, dress.
We are here today to dedicate this flagpole in the memory of Lance Corporal Ivan Wilson, United States Marine Corps, who gave his life on July 21st, 2008, while supporting combat operations in Afghanistan. Corporal Wilson was Lake County's first casualty in the wars in the Middle East. President Woodrow Wilson said in his 1917 Flag Day message, "This flag which we honor and under which we serve is the emblem of our unity, our power, our thought, and purpose as a nation. It floats in majestic silence, and though silent, it speaks to us of the past, of the men and women who went before us. The flag of the United States of America, long a symbol of liberty, has carried the message of freedom to many parts of the world. Old Glory, with its stars and stripes, has always stood for freedom and justice for all. When you fly the flag from this flagpole, please bear in mind the words of this, the American's Creed. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed. A democracy in a republic, a sovereign nation of many states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon these principles of freedom, equality, justice, duty to my country, to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies." In the final verse of the Star-Spangled Banner, Francis Scott Key penned these majestic words, "Then conquer we must when our cause is just, and this be our motto, in God be our trust. And the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph shall wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And may it proudly wave from this flagpole." Firing Party Commander, take charge.
Hands up. Port arms. Present arms. Order, arms. Detail, port, arms. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Present arms.
handsome. Long may it wave. I'm the Senior Vice Commandant of Marine Corps League Detachment 686 here in the northern part of California out of Santa Rosa, together with the Commandant Steve Bessard and one of our fellow Vietnam veterans, Roy Brown, all from the Marine Corps League Detachment. We are the three who received word that from some of Lance Corporal Wilson's fellow Marines that his family would really like to have a flag in their front yard. Most of those Marines, as I'm sure all of you understand, are scattered in different parts of the world right now. Couldn't be here even though it was their best intention to have this flag pole raised for the family. So once we learned of it, we came over, met with the family, and found a place here in the yard that we thought would be appropriate and put the flagpole in about a month ago, I guess it was. And are really happy to have been able to do that. For me, it's something additionally special in that this young man was a brother of mine in that he served in the 7th Marines, as did I. I served with Gulf Company, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines in the war in Vietnam. And of course, Lance Corporal Wilson served with Fox Company, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines in the war in Afghanistan. Lost some of the best young people that our country has to offer in the different wars. The families are the ones who really should not be forgotten, and this type of activity reinforces the fact that Lance Corporal Wilson will never be forgotten. So long may this flag wave, and wishing the family the very best going forward. If there's anything ever that we can do in the future, we're just a phone call away. If anyone else has anything that they'd like to say at this time, I'd like to, shall I say, turn the microphone over to anyone who has something that they might want to say, maybe a remembrance of Lance Corporal Wilson. This might be the time that you want to do it. Anybody have anything in particular they'd like to say? Yes.
And sticking with me the last 4 years, and you guys putting the flagpole up, it's wonderful. So thank you.
Well, it's something that seems rather small, but I know it means a lot to the family as it does to us. So again, if there's anything we can do going forward, let us know. I do have one additional thing that I would like to do, and I've already checked with the Commandant. He's given me permission to be out of uniform briefly. So you've heard the expression, being a man of more than one hat. Well, in addition to being the Senior Vice Commandant of the detachment, I'm also Commander of Military Order Purple Heart, Chapter 78, which takes in everything from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Oregon border. Each year, we offer 2 scholarships to young people who are going on to college that are members of families or themselves recipients of Purple Hearts. Today, I'd like to announce, Jackie would come over here, please. You've been chosen as one of 2 recipients here in Northern California to receive a scholarship to help you with your college degree. So on behalf of all of the members of Military Order of Purple Heart, Chapter 78, I'd like to present you with a check for $500 and wish you the very best with your schooling. And if there's, again, anything you have any questions that we can help you with, don't hesitate to get in touch. That's all I have to say, unless someone else has something at this time. I know there's coffee and some donuts. If those of you who are going to stay want to have a little chance to visit with each other and have little coffee and donuts, leave there over here in the house. Did you want to say anything? All right, well, again, good luck to you. Anybody else? Steve? Anybody? All right. Well, at ease, gentlemen. And thank you again for being part of our program today. It's an honor.
Detail. 10 up. Port arm. Clear,